Greetings YouTube, this is the official trailer for The Suicide Squad. Not to be confused with Suicide Squad. It's so easily done. So you've got to pronounce the in all capital letters, it's the only way to do it. This is the red band trailer. I'm assuming there is no green band trailer. But it's nice to get a warning that it's going to be mature. Anyway, the original film is okay. I don't think it's terrible, but it's definitely not fantastic. I gather we're going to be... in a moment, my tongue will do what I want it to. I gather that we're still going to get Margot, whatever, as Harley Quinn. We don't have Will Smith as Deadshot. Originally, I think he was supposed to be replaced by Idris Elba. But they've changed his character. Is it Bloodsport? I can't remember. I've never heard of him before. So just in case they want to bring Will back. They got Joel Kinnaman, I think, and Viola Davis back. A lot of the names on the roster I don't recognise, apart from Peter Capaldi, but that's only because I'm a Doctor Who fan. He's playing the Thinker, and I confidently predict he'll be dead in 5 minutes because I don't want him to. But I don't know. I know there's a big shark in this somewhere, but most of these characters on the roster, I don't really know anything about them. So I'm just gonna play the trailer and see what craziness ensues. Another thing, though, the trailer for Suicide Squad, the original film, the trailer for that was awesome. The film, not so much. So I'm potentially a little bit gun shy. Ho going into this. Let's have a look. Approved for appropriate audiences.
You're gonna risk the entire mission for a mental defective dressed as a court jester. This coming from a guy that wears a toilet seat on his head. We don't leave one of our own behind. Hopefully Harley's still alive.
No funny business, Arnold.
Oh, you've got to be joking. No funny business. Already I'm loving the look of these characters.
Here to save you.
You were gonna save me?
It was a really good plan, too.
Well, I can go back inside and you can still do it.
That's patronizing.
I'm so sorry. Harley Quinn.
Bloodsport.
I was right. Bloodsport.
You know the deal. Successfully complete the mission, you get 10 years off your sentence.
What is it about James Gunn and putting these animals in his films?
Detonate the explosive device in the base of your skull.
Do the job. So this is the famous Suicide Squad.
I like that James Gunn is doing. I think he's wrote the script.
Any questions? Yes, that is your hand. Very good.
We're all gonna die. I hope so.
Some of you are definitely dead.
You die. We find out any information you give us.
Or is this brain? Is this Thinker? Oh God.
You die.
No.
If you cough without covering your mouth.
Harley, although that isn't an open invitation for you to cough without covering your mouth.
What's the plan? How the hell am I supposed to know? You're the leader. You're supposed to be decisive. And I've decided that you should eat a big bag of dicks. If this whole beach was completely covered in dicks, and somebody said I'd eat every dick until the beach was clean for liberty, I would say no problemo.
Why would someone put penises all over the beach?
Who knows why madmen do what they do? This is suicide.
Oh, red band indeed.
Are you worried? I want to get you out of here alive.
I'm going to get you out of here alone.
Oh my God! We've got a freaking kaiju up in this shit!
Is that a big starfish? What's going on? No, you know what? I'm thinking too much about it already.
Angels are floating all over us.
The sheer number of people. Oh, Sylvester Stallone. I forgot he was in this. I think he's voicing the shark. don't ask. There's almost no point me going back through it because insanity. But yeah, apparently this was a little bit further. There we go. Apparently this was written by James Gunn when he was temporarily fired from Guardians 3 by Marvel. I mean, you'd think Marvel would have learned by now. I mean, what they fired Edgar Wright from Ant-Man and then mostly went back to his original script. And who was the other one? They didn't fire him, I think. It was Joss Whedon, wasn't it? He did the first 2 Avengers films. And then he said never again or something. Why every time Marvel does this to one of their filmmakers, DC instantly runs in and scoops them up. As far as I know, James Gunn is back on Guardians 3. I forget the reason why they fired him now. Must have been really memorable. But we're effectively getting a James Gunn Guardians 3 and a James Gunn Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad. Remember the. Yeah. I like this shot in particular, which is another reason I've stopped on it. All the characters lined, well, not all of them, obviously. That's nowhere near all of them. That's just 8. But I like the outfits. I like the colour because there's a lot more light in this trailer. You can. I mean, was there even a single dark scene in this entire trailer? I'm just scrolling through. Well, maybe a. What were they high on when they came up with these characters? Polka Dot Man, Captain Boomerang. I mean. Okay, anyway, this is like the only scene that really... Oh, and this one. There were very few dark scenes, is my point. The original film, it's almost all black. Even the bad guys are black. I mean, the actual bad guys, not the squad, because it's bad guys versus bad guys. But you know what I mean. This is a lot brighter. You can actually mostly see what's going on. Makes a nice change from the original. Anyhow, as I say, utter insanity. And I guess they're trying to save the world from a giant starfish. I don't know. I don't know what the hell the plot of this is. I don't think it actually matters. I don't think we should be trying to work it out, to be honest. Waste of time. Anyway, yeah, I like that trailer. Obviously reserving judgment on the film until I've seen it, because Suicide Squad, not to be confused with the Suicide Squad. And I'm generally a bit suspicious of trailers in general. I mean, for crying out loud, Sonic the Hedgehog had 2 trailers. The first one was rubbish, the second one was awesome, and it was for 2 completely different films. And yes, I will continue to talk about that. Anyway, I think I'm just about done rabbiting here. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and share, all that jazz. See you next time. I'm not sure... Sorry, not quite finished. I'm not sure... I'm going to assume this film will release on Netflix here in Britain. I think. Because in America, they release these things on DC Universe. But we don't have DC Universe here. We're outside of America, so I'm assuming Netflix. So I'm not going to be able to watch it when it comes. I'm not getting a whole new subscription service just to watch certain things. I've already got Amazon Video, that's fine. Okay, now I'm done.